better place. We are smart at what we do to make our world a better place. By the help of God, to make our world a better place. By the help of God, to make our world a better place. Smart do.
Hello students, we want to look at modern classification. This is a type of classification that was pioneered by a scientist in 17th century known as Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus placed living organisms under 7 groupings called taxa. All of them are called taxa. Each was called a taxon. And these taxa are kingdoms, phylum, kingdom, phylum, or division. Phylum is applied in animals, division in plants. Then we have class, order, family, genus, and species. Now, according to Carolus Linnaeus, living things he placed them into 5 kingdoms, 5 major kingdoms. These kingdoms are the kingdoms are 1. He placed from the smallest kingdom, which included smallest organisms such as bacteria, algae. He placed them under kingdom Monera. That was the first kingdom. Then these are the smallest organisms, followed by kingdom Protista. Second kingdom Protista. Now, after the first kingdom Monera includes bacteria. These are bacteria. Protista include all protozoa. All organisms known as protozoa belong to Protista. The third kingdom is called kingdom fungi. Fungi. Here we give examples of mushrooms. We can give mold. We have yeast. All these belong to kingdom fungi. The fourth kingdom is kingdom plantae. And then the last kingdom is kingdom number 5, kingdom animalia. Remember, when you're pronouncing, that should be animalia plantae, not animals or plants. Therefore, Carolus Linnaeus, during pioneering of modern classification, he placed living organisms under 5 major kingdoms: Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae include maize, beans, sorghum, and all that. Animalia includes bat, whale, and all the other animals that we know. Now, in modern classification, organisms are given names using a certain system known as binomial nomenclature. So organisms are given scientific names under a system of naming known as binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is a system where living organisms are given names from the genus they belong to and from the species they belong to. For example, a plant like maize belongs to a genus called Zea. That's a genus. The species where maize belong to is known as maize. Therefore, under border classification, or which is through binomial nomenclature, such an organism like maize will be given these two names. Therefore, the scientific name of maize is Zea maize. Zea maize. The word Zea comes from the genus. The word maize comes from the species. Now, when you're writing scientific names under binomial nomenclature, there are rules to be followed. So the rules you follow when writing scientific names are: 1, the scientific name must be underlined. When you're handwriting, the name must be underlined with broken lines. Number 2, the first name, the genus name, must be written with a capital letter, and the rest of the name is small letter. For example, if I'm writing the word Zea maize, I'll write Zea, then Z is a capital. I'll say the genus name starts with a capital letter. All other names should be small letter. Zea maize. And that's a rule that applies every time you're writing a scientific name. The genus name must start with a capital letter. And other names must be small letter. Then, when you're handwriting, or when the name is handwritten, when you're writing with your hand, the name should be underlined with separate lines. Underline them with separate lines. Now, if the name is typed, the name should all the time start with a capital letter of the letter of genus must be a capital, the first letter. The rest should be small letter, and then when you're typing, you do not underline. The name is written in italics. The name should be written in italics. The mode of writing or the fashion of writing should be different from the others. Now, if there's a new plant which does not have a scientific name, and remember, scientific names should be in Latin. The language used to give scientific name is always Latin. If you have a new plant, which does not have a Latin name, what happens is the local name should be Latinized. The local name should be made to appear like Latin. That is local name. For example, if you have a plant which looks like aloe vera, you all know aloe vera. Aloe vera is a scientific name. They discovered a plant that looked like aloe vera. So it was given genus aloe. But they didn't have its Latin name. So because it was discovered in Kilifi, the discovered place was Kilifi. To honor the place they discovered, they used the word Kilifi. But Kilifi does not sound Latin. What you do, we Latinize the name by adding E-N-S-I-S. You add E-N-S-I-S. So the name should be, the plant name was Aloe Kilifiensis. Therefore, where the local names don't appear, where the Latin name doesn't exist, the local names are made to sound like Latin. For example, given Aloe Kilifiensis, discovered from Kilifi but made to sound like Latin by adding ENSIS. Therefore, the rules of binomial nomenclature are: 1. The genus name must start with a capital letter. The rest of the letters must be small letter. Number 2, when it is handwritten, the name should be underlined with separate lines. When it is typed, should be written in italics. And where Latin name does not exist, the local names are made to sound like Latin. For example, in our case here, Aloe Kilifiensis. That is all for today. Hoping that you've enjoyed our lesson. We'll link up in our next lesson. How many?